Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. We are back with Camel Time on a Saturday. Kind of a rare occurrence. I said this may happen, but I decided to upload a different video on Thursday, and I want to keep giving you all the PACMAN content because, some of you really seem to enjoy it, and I want to make sure that we are still pumping out some matches with this deck, though this one may be a little bit of a short video. I don't have too much time before I do have to go take care of some other things today, but I've got a little bit of a window, so here's some PACMAN. We made, or I guess to get into where we are first, we are at 344 elo, as you can see up there on the left-hand side of your screen. We're 16-5, which is okay. That's a pretty damn good record. But of course, a lot of that was done in the first 10 matches when we started out 10-0. So from there, we've only gone 6-5, which is not horrible for PACMAN. But yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to see if we can push this thing as close as we can to 1,000. So here we are. We made a few changes to the deck. I did take out the Stealth Bird again because I wanted to try out a card called Magician of Faith. You all may not be aware of what this card does. No. Moth, everybody knows. But the reason for trying this, I know I've sort of downplayed Moth and Mask of Darkness in the past. This card is a problem against a turbo. And if I can get my opponent to knock this, it's very good for me. And also, just like, Moth's just a good card. Like, we're playing triple Book of Moon along with it. It goes really well with Swords. It goes really well with Knock, of course, all of Trinity, and goes pretty decently well with Wave Motion Cannon. Say I have to pop one of these, like, prematurely, I can get it right back, and we can just keep going with it. So, Moth, of course, has a lot of upside in the deck. Not really a whole lot of downside. I'm not convinced that I want to play the Tsukuyomi package, and maybe I don't want to be playing Morphing Jar along with Moth. Maybe I just want one sort of value engine-y card here, and maybe this Morphing Jar should be like another Medusa Worm or the Stealth Bird or something like that. But, we'll see. Just kind of making a few changes, and I also brought back Needle Sealing into the main. This card's been fairly impressive to me recently in some of the other PACMAN things that I've been doing outside of this channel. But yeah, everything else is the same from where we were before, so let's get into some matches right after I confirm there is coffee. Alright, we're here against Bubonic Zoa. Love it. Unfortunately, we will not be going first here, but let's see if we can get some good games. Would love to go on another winning streak. I know I kind of need to lock in. Take a lot of these games super casually when we're doing these videos. Like I said, this is kind of just a hangout time. Though, I guess we can get right into this. I only had one question from the last video, and it's an easy one, so we can go ahead and knock that out. Staph Infection 1333, not to be confused with Staph Infection 1333. Has asked, what is the worst deck that you have ever won a match with? And that would be Gate Guardian. I featured it as a meme deck Monday at some point on the channel. One of the first matches that I ever played with it, I actually won the match. So that is by far the worst deck that I've ever won with. I don't think there's a single game win actually in the video. I know there's not a match win in the video. Here, of course, we're going to slam down this Graceful Charity. We've got our level limit with our Sol, and this hand's quite excellent. We can ditch the Medusa Worm. And yeah, let's keep two monsters. I think we're actually just going to get rid of this Book of Moon here. That seems good to me. And yeah, we're going to set the Golem Sentry to start off with. And let's just play out our Wave Motion Cannon, set Nightmare Wheel, Solemn Judgment, and we will play the level limit Area B. And I don't think I'm actually going to Nightmare Wheel this face down. If it's a Dekoichi, that's fine. But I kind of want to get some sort of like tempo play going with my Golem Sentry or my Swarm of Scarabs if I can. Of course, anything else. Night Assailant is annoying, but it's like not the end of the world because I can set a Swarm of Scarabs behind the Golem Sentry, so I don't feel the need to flip up Nightmare Wheel here. I don't know if I said that right. Nightmare Wheel here. Opponent's going to lead on Jar of Greed. That's totally fine. Would love it if they don't find a Heavy Storm, because I would like to use my Solemn Judgment for something else, but if they do, that's totally fine as well. Exiled Force. Yep. That's fine. Lose our Golem Sentry. So this could be... I mean, that could be like a set DD Warrior later at Dawn or something, right? It could just be Warriors. Alright, Gravity Bind is totally fine. Let's put a counter on this Wave Motion Cannon here, and I think I'm just going to set Swarm of Scarabs. Yeah, I don't think I need to set this Gravity Bind here and lock myself out of spell and traps. When I've got a Judgment to protect, I have Level Limit plus Nightmare Will to protect. I think we'll be just fine here. Rhoda probably going to go grab level 2, which is going to meet the Nightmare Will. A fantastic Nightmare Will target. Though, I've got a Judgment. I'm probably fine. I like to kill the level 2 as quickly as I possibly can. Oh, we're going to get Donzalug, okay. Hi, Donald. What are you doing? And we're just going to set? Really? Interesting. All right, let's get that Rhoda out of here. Just get that off the board. All right, we'll start. Mirror Force is pretty good. Okay. We will move our Wave Motion Cannon up to 2. It's interesting. Why would we get Donald? Okay, well, I'm going to flip up Swarm of Scarabs. And I'm going to attempt to kill this thing. Yeah, do we just set the Donald? All right. And I'm just going to reset the Swarm. Definitely not attacking. That seems like a very, very bad idea. Let's just keep these cards in hand. I could set the Mirror Force for potential level 2, but if the opponent's not going to do that, maybe they needed a Dark because they have a BLS? That would make sense. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm not worried about this face-down monster. I think it could probably be a DD Warrior Lady or something like that. Oh, all right. Yield concession. Let's go. We take those extra points. This is a ladder grind, and we are actually concerned about points, so I'm not upset that that's not really good testing. Just take my W, and I'll get out of here. We will certainly get at least one more. All right, match number 2 against Kidzul? Something along those lines. All right, the opponent, ahaha, you thought I would switch over to Scissors, and I did not. All right, while we're starting the second match, I'm actually going to shill a little bit. I don't do this very often, if at all, on this channel. If you all are Pokemon fans, I have a second channel now. It's just for fun. There's going to be no emphasis on that channel at all. I'm just going to upload a playthrough of Emerald is what I'm doing right now. Just a laid back, no Nuzlocke, chill run of Emerald. If you all want to come see that, cool. Channel is called PACMAN. I will have it down below in the description. If that's not your cup of tea, cool. I'm probably not going to mention it again. So, there you go. We're leading on Duo. Get rid of Sangan, Royal Decree. Decree is not the card that we really want to see. I'm just going to set my own Sangan and probably, I don't know, we'll set Gravity Bind. I don't feel the need to set a whole bunch of cards. Yeah, let's just set the Gravity Bind and pass the turn. Like, I don't need protection behind the Sangan. I don't want to play out into Heavy Storm. I know this plays into Dust Shoot, but the deck that's maining Decree very well may not have Dust Shoot in it. Oh god, Mataza? Alright. We could be in for a rough one here. Mataza Royal Decree is an absolute nightmare for this deck. Yee. I guess I'm just going to go get Golem Sentry. Yeah, it seems fine. I could have grabbed Moth, actually. See, I'm not used to having the Moth in the deck. I need to get used to that. Because Moth could actually be a pretty decent get here. Book of Moon, that's a very good one. That's at least something that goes under Royal Decree, and if the opponent was willing to ditch Decree, this could very well be another one right here. But let's set our Golem Sentry. Do I set the Nightmare Wheel? Yeah. Or maybe, let's set the Book of Moon. There's a chance the opponent wants to, like, equip this up or something. Or, yeah, there's the Decree. This plays around Decree a little bit as an answer. Maybe the opponent has Jinzo, and this is just like a control deck with Mataza in it. Something like that. But not looking great right now. I guess Golem Sentry does look a little bit better than Moth, actually. Even though Moth could have grabbed Duo, like, what else would we be doing, right? We'd just be dying to this Mataza. Golem Sentry can at least, you know, protect itself. Okay, DD Warrior Lady is a problem. Yeah, we're going to have to book that down, I guess. And then we're actually gonna have to knock it. So we do have an answer to the DD Warrior Lady, which is great. We need that for sure. We'll see if they want to attack with the Mataza. They probably should, honestly. Yeah. Take your 500, but it leaves the Golem Sentry face up, so now it's like awkward on how I want to use it. And taking 500 is like really no big deal. Another book. Okay. Another book is actually quite good. Now we can get the Mataza off the board. Yeah, that's really good. So let's go ahead and just knock here. Get this out of the way. And we'll set Golem Sentry. Do I want to flip it back up? I think I do, actually. Just go ahead and get in some damage, because, like, we kind of have to race this Decree anyway, so... And this keeps our opponent off of summoning another monster, so now we can safely set Swarm of Scarabs, set Book of Moon, and we can deal with the Mataza. Sounds good. But you can see why Mataza is very good against this deck. It gets under Gravity Bind, level limit Area B, and it kills everything except for Golem Sentry, pretty much. When we're not playing Stealth Bird, Prima. For Sangan? That's annoying. Yeah. Okay. We're going to lose our Golem Sentry. Oh, we're going to Tribute for Zaborg. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is not going well for us. Yeah, because, like, now we have to... This is so bad. The thing is, like, if I set this, and then I set Golem Sentry and I flip it back up, and we're still in a bad position, what do I need here? I don't have Snatch in the deck. I guess I could draw some sort of protection spell. Yeah, let's book the Zaborg, I guess. Man, I thought we were going to have, like, a route back into this game, but I guess not. Okay, Graceful Charity is a very good draw. Let's see if it works out here. Oh, Knock! Knock is X... No, the opponent has level 2? What do you do? Keep this Nightmare Will around, I guess. Let's knock this Zaborg, I guess. I mean, these types of decks are just very difficult to beat. Oh, I should have left. Well, no, leaving Golem Sentry face up doesn't do anything either. I was going to say I should have left it face up so it won't die to level 2, but it'll still die to level 2. Yeah, this is just like Royal Decree is very bad for us. Zaborg is very bad for us. Level 2, Mataza. I'm just gonna get out of here. We're just not gonna. we're gonna save mentals on that one. Let's just let's get out. Let's bring in our breaker, our double snare. Divine Wrath seems good here. Wall of Revealing Light's good against level 2. We want MST as well. And let's see, we can probably cut Needle Sealing. We mostly just want to get some traps out of here, if we can. Though all of these other traps actually seem pretty good. I think Gravity Bind maybe we cut one of. Like, it's still good against like the DD Warrior Ladies and the rest of that side of things. Let's actually get rid of the Nox, I think, because they're looking like an aggressive sort of strategy. And then we can get rid of... I don't really want to get rid of the Morphing Jar, I don't think. I can get rid of a Wave Motion Cannon. I don't hate that against the aggro decks. I do still like the Ceasefire, especially against level 2 and all that good stuff. Maybe I could cut the Call of the Haunted, but that's good against like Mataza and... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Let's see if we can beat the Decree and the Mataza in game 2 and 3. It's gonna be a tough one, but you know. Every deck is going to have, you know, they're really bad matchups, especially decks like this. Like, if you're not like just focused on consistency and overall like matchups and stuff, something like Turbo, that like Turbo isn't like super duper good against most decks or against like really any deck. All of the matchups are close, but even your bad matchups are close. This deck is a little bit more swingy. You've got the really bad matchups, you've got the really good matchups, you have the in-between matchups, and this is going to be one of the really bad ones. But we do have a double snare, so pretty good start against Decree here. I do like all of this. I do indeed like all of this. Let's set our boys, and we will, I guess, let's just set... Yeah, let's play around Duo, I guess. I don't really need another Book of Moon here. Let's set the double snare to play around Duo. We'll leave the other Book of Moon in hand. I know double snare could get clogged up a little bit more than Book of Moon, because it's more of a narrow card. All right, knock is fine. We lose our Swarm of Scarabs. Sag day, but is what it is. Sangantha, okay. Take a hit, no big deal. Back row from the opponent. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't really play that either. Alright, well, we're just going to run these things into Duo, I suppose, if the opponent has it. Alright, we didn't see a Decree flip. I was kind of hoping we would so that we could just use this double snare, but that's alright. Sorry, if the only pressure the opponent's going to put on us is this Sangan, you know, it's totally fine. Alrighty. Maybe I shouldn't have set the Call of the Haunted, but I was thinking, like, if the opponent summons out, like, Mataza or something, we could just let the Swarm go, or... I don't know. Had some sort of answer, but... Yeah. There's the Decree. Okay, that's fine. We're going to let that go, because we do have a Book of Moon to protect. If and we need to. If the opponent has a Mobius here, could be very bad. But I don't think I am supposed to Solemn Judgment the Royal Decree whenever I have a double snare. And still have Book of Moon back up. So, we'll see where this goes. I don't think it's going good places, but you never know. Oh god, they've got meta too? Alright, so it does look like some sort of Mataza control deck. You know, I said in one of the videos that we played against the Absolute Nightmare matchup, I think this might be even worse. That's so bad. But, like, you're going to face this stuff on the ladder, right? I wouldn't totally expect to face, like, main deck Mataza, Decree, all of this stuff if I was playing in a tournament match. But, you know, we're doing a ladder grind. I'm not dissing the opponent or anything. Just saying my thoughts here. I do like that people get out and cook, and make different decks and stuff. Yeah, let's just Book of Moon the Breaker. We don't need this negativity in our life. I would like to see more cookery. I just don't want to play against Royal Goddamn Decree. Okay, start turn, monster? No, MST. MST is fine. Let's just let's flip up double snare. Kill this Royal Decree. See if the opponent has another one. If they do, we will we'll just go ahead and MST that. Alright, Decree down. Love to see it. We do have Mirror Force, so I don't think I need to play out the level limit. I think I want to play Wave Motion Cannon, set MST, actually. Yeah. And then if our opponent flips up the breaker and they attack him with both, we can flip the Mirror Force. If they have Decree, of course, we have MST for that. We get this Wave Motion Cannon going. And if we're planning on MSTing or Mirror Forcing, either one, we open up a slot to play level limit after. Yep, let's go ahead and Mirror Force. We're at 5,000. I would like to, keep the life points high. I know Mirror Force on a Sangan's not ideal, but we do clear the breaker as well. And we're actually not down on cards. Everything is just the worst possible for us. Oh, Duo, please. Please, Duo. Please, please hit the cliff, the trap remover. I mean, I may have to solemn that card. This one? Oh, Prima. Oh, we would have gotten cooked if we solemn the cliff and then they Prima'd. Well, no, we have MST. Never mind. God, what do we do? Do we solemn it? United we stand. We probably do solemn it. Man. That's rough. I guess. Where are our monsters? Let's set Book of Moon and we'll see where we go from here. Ooh, I don't want to solemn here, but yeah, I guess I will. Let's get it out of the way. We'll save our Book of Moon for later. I mean, the cliff could just absolutely take over the game, and we could just lose just to that card. So I think it is worthy of a solemn. And here we have a Graceful Charity, which is very, very nice. Ceasefire, level limit, Morphing Jar. Okay. Let's get rid of... Morphing Jar is not a really good one to use with the Ceasefire. So maybe I do just keep the level limit. Yeah, let's get rid of the Ceasefire. We'll keep the level limit. Maybe this protects our Jar. So we'll set Jar, play level limit. Pass the turn, and then hopefully the opponent doesn't play too many cards. They haven't really been playing more than one per turn here. Ugh, level 2, okay. Well, we've got a Book of Moon for that, thankfully. Okay, good. The opponent doesn't play any more cards. So we go to our turn. Oh, Breaker. Hello. Do I want to summon the Breaker? Kind of do. If the opponent has Torrential, it's not great for us. I probably just want to flip up Jar here and attack the level 2. I just want to get super value. I'm going to summon the Breaker. Well, I have a level limit. I'm going to summon the Breaker. If they Torrential, they Torrential. It's fine. That one. Mirror Force. Okay, that's a good one to hit. Now we can flip up the Morphing Jar. for supreme value. Hopefully this works out. Awesome. They have... Who hurt them? What? Oh, this person hates burn. Holy crap. Alright, get in there, Morphing Jar. What? Look at this. Good lord. Unfortunately, we drew a handful of monsters, so this was just the worst Morphing Jar of all time. But, yeah, I guess I'm just going to activate Wave Motion Cannon here. I don't want to get greedy. We just drew the opponent 5 cards. Heavy Storm's still live. We don't have a Solemn Judgment. So, yeah. Already summoned Breaker, so I'm just going to pass the turn. Who hurt them? There's nothing you can do in these situations other than just laugh it off, really. Like, a lot of people would get mad. They'd be like, why are they playing all these cards? I can't beat this. And it's like, well, I mean, they registered these cards, clearly. They can't cheat those in, like, knowing, oh, I got paired against Kuhb. I'm going to put these cards in my side deck. They can't, like, cheat the cards in or anything. So, like, what do you do other than laugh it off? That is a face-down monster. What is that? We drew him off. It's kind of interesting. Graceful Charity is incredible here. So maybe Moth paying dividends? I kind of just want to attack. See what that monster is. Yeah, I don't hate that. Go ya? Oh, it could be. No, it can't be another Cliff. Oh, that's fine. Oh, we got a 1700. We do die to Ring now. But, I mean... we were pretty much just always going to die to Ring at some point. Let's set Moth, because I think Graceful Charity is just, like, super high value. Decree is totally fine. I don't care about that card at all. I did want to attack with the Morphing Jar, though, just in case it was some sort of flip effect monster and the opponent does have Moth in the deck, because, you know, they do have Metamorphosis, and I don't really want a Moth loop happening. Sorry, Sook loop. If that was like a Moth or a Night Assailant or something possible. I know they've shown a whole lot of, like, no, not my Moth. That's okay. That's okay. Now we can set, like, Lakuta or whatever. Maybe start drawing some cards. Maybe get us out of this. We're not dead yet. That's for sure. Is it better to do that, or is it better to go on the offensive? I don't think it's better to go on the offensive here. Maybe it is. Because, like, I could set Swarm of Scarabs, I could take this out, and I could start attacking for, like, 1200 a turn. I also have Sangan to start attacking with as well. Interesting idea. Maybe I do. The opponent's got 18 cards left in deck. They don't have a light in the graveyard. I don't want to put a light in the graveyard. Let's just set Lakuta then. See if we can draw into another Solemn Judgment or something. We do still have 2 of those left in the deck. The opponent is thinking. We just have like an Acid Trap Hole or something. Acid Trap Hole, MST, your own Decree. Alright, they gave the thinky face, and then they allowed the pass of the turn. Okay. Alright, another level 2. I am going to Nightmare Wheel. Ask the opponent for a response to the activation. I understand you have Royal Decree on the field, but I have a chain to my Nightmare Wheel. Well, MST your Decree, and they're probably going to flip another one. Because why not? Sick. Let's go. Level 2 lockdown. Love it. I can attack over it with Sangan as well. We get an extra draw with this Lakuta. Okay. Is there a chance we could win this? I mean, it's a very low chance, I would imagine, but... Swords? Okay. Yeah, opponent takes 500. Let's flip the boy. Golem Sentry. Not ideal. Reset Lakuta. I think I'm just going to set the Swarm of Scarabs. I don't need to run over this, especially if we're dealing 500 each turn, right? Yeah, let's just set the Swarm. Heavy Storm is still out there. But... so is MST, right? But that's fine. Like, if they attack into Lakuta, I have Call of the Haunted. Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn. This is fine. I would love to see my other Wave Motion Cannon at this point as well, because the opponent's about to go down to 4,000. This is a time I would like to have the Stealth Bird in the deck as well, of course. But I'm surprised we've made it this far into the game, this close, even though we've seen double Decree, triple Clip the Trap Remover, double level 2, Exiled Force, Metamorphosis. Now, all those cards didn't get active. Fuck. Yeah, it's fine. I guess they're probably going to attack the Lakuta, though, right? And then we can just take it out with, yeah. Yeah, they attack the Lakuta, which is A-okay. Totally fine. Face down, I don't like... oh, wait, did I just attack with Sangan, kill the face down with, Swarm? Okay, okay. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's, flip some of the boy. Take out this. There's their light in the graveyard. Okay, so we'll set Swarm of Scarabs. Summon Sangan. And this will attack over level 2. We're going to lose to a BLS. That's just how it is. Nightmare Will actually stays because it's negated. But yeah, let's pass the turn. I don't think I have another Decree answer, right? I use my Breaker, I use my MST, I use my Double Snare. Okay. So, no more traps. No more traps. Oh, no play? Alright, we love to see that. We absolutely love to see that. We now have a chance. So let's flip up Swarm here. Kill this Sasuke. And we'll summon out our Lakuta. And this is, what, a 2-turn clock? Okay. Oh, Scapegoat. They're going to take 500 and then... okay, and then they're going to... yeah, they're going to Metaphor Tear. Okay. I accept, I guess, because I have to. Alright. We'll set these, and... I don't know. Do we have answers? Yeah, we've got another Book of... please don't tell me. Did I cite out a Book of Moon? Can't remember if I cited out the other Book of Moon or not. We do still have Wave Motion Cannon, I suppose. But let's just pass the turn. If they tear here, they tear. They take my Sangan, whatever. Or whatever they decide to take. If they take Sangan, they can't attack over Swarm of Scarabs. So, like, we're not in danger of dying to this Thalassanize Restrict. We are in danger of dying to deck out, but we do still have one Wave Motion Cannon in the deck. I'm really, you know, Grasping at straws here, pulling at straws, however you want to say it. You get what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's the meta. Just being... I'm still just happy to be in this game as much as we are. Unfortunately, we weren't able to turn the breaker to attack position. Like, they still could have just taken a little bit of damage and saved a goat, but... Oh. We're not going to suck up anything? Okay. I guess they want to lock my monster zones? That makes sense. Yeah, there's nothing to call the haunted. Can't do anything with it anyway. I'll just pass the turn. This third Royal Decree is really hurting. Like, if I was able to turn on my Nightmare Wheels, that'd be great. That would help a lot with the burn damage. Basically, we just really need to get to... We need to get to the other wave motion cannon sometime soon, because we've only got 10 cards left in the deck. The opponent may actually be playing for deck out strategy at this point. Come on, wave motion cannon. But we haven't seen their MST yet or their heavy storm, so I don't even have faith in the wave motion cannon game. But, you know, well, we'll see. Because, like, I can't use my Magic Jammer or my Solemn Judgment, right? We're probably just gonna... We're probably just gonna die here. But, you know, it is what it is. Get some coffee while we're waiting. Oh, the opponent's having to think this time. The ceasefire's gone. Well, the ceasefire wouldn't do anything anyway because of decree. Ooh. You do see this on ladder a lot where people just like extra load up on burn hate. They do that with burn. They do that with RGT. They get hurt by those decks. They don't like it. And so they're like, I'm never losing to that again. And this is exactly what's happening. But it looks like this is almost like tailored to Pac-Man, which is what makes it kind of funny. Because, like, you have all of the level 2s, all of the cliffs, and Royal Decree, and Scapegoat meta. This is just... I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Well, we got our free win, so... We're not going to be losing rating this video, I don't believe. And we'll just have to... Okay, I knew there was... Okay. I didn't side out the other Book of Moons, so there's a chance. There is indeed a chance, though. Something tells me that we're just going to get hit by another scapegoat, and everything's going to go poorly, and, you know. But, again, what do you do? I guess I could flip up Lakuta. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to anyway. Like, I need to attack, right? Divine Wrath. Alright, I need some of these to get through here. I guess I should have attacked with Sangan last time, because it would have been an extra 500 damage. Yeah, so that was actually a misplay. But we're going to attack with Sangan first this time. And that'll cut... Yeah. That'll cut Wave Motion Cannon turn. Yeah, there's another Scapegoat. We probably have the third meta. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill 3 of those. I'm not gonna let any of those linger, I don't think. And I'll set the Swarm, but I'm actually not going to set Lakuta, because I don't want to draw an extra card off of it. I guess I will play the Swords, because why not? And pass the turn. I mean, hopefully... I think the opponent's going to meta us here, and we don't have any more outs. As far as I'm aware, to Thousand Eyes Restrict, but maybe they're not playing MST or Heavy Storm in their deck. Who knows? And if they don't meta us right here, because they need it right now. If they don't have it right here, there's a chance we could just win the game off of this. Because, like, we don't have to worry about their traps. They're not slamming it. They are not slamming salmon it. Shoutouts to those who know the Slam and Salmon account. What you got, opponent? Look at this. Look at this. We might be doing an unusual thumbnail. No! Alright, well, they had the heavy storm. Okay. They lose their decree, so if we don't die here... Oh, they lose... We're dying here for sure then, right? They did indeed have the third meta. They're just going to summon BLS and kill us, I would imagine. Snatch the Lakuta. Okay. Here you go. Maybe we don't lose. If they don't kill us here, I think we probably win this game. Yeah. Because we have double judgment back up with a nightmare wheel. Okay, yeah, draw your card. Are they fishing for a BLS or something? This would not be the turn to do that, I don't think. Okay, knock, that's fine. Not worried about that either. I did throw away a bunch of my monsters, which is kind of sad, but... There's the BLS. Why didn't we just summon that first? Sork. Oh, it's not BLS. Jins. Come on, man. Come on, man. No. They didn't even need to do all of this. You could have just... Whatever, man. Whatever. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go down to 348. Yeah, give the GG. Okay. I've gotta do some other stuff, so we're gonna have to end the video here. It's a pretty long one anyway. This is a really long match, but like, look at this. Look at this. Just I can't remember the exact name. I think it's Spirit Reaper Rahul. I think that's your name. If you're watching this, this is what you have done. This is your fault. You talked people into hating traps and playing all of these royal decrees. I don't know if you're I don't know if you're out here playing triple Cliff the Trap Remover or whatever, but nah, I'm just kidding, of course. This was fun, like actually trying to fight back in this game and keeping it as close as I possibly did. You know, that's pretty cool. I love playing in these adverse conditions, but yeah, let's take a look at the old full screen over here. All right, so we're going like 1 for 1 every one of these videos, which is not going to get us to 1,000. Because as you can see here, we only actually gained 4 from this video, but maybe we'll get some more where we string together some wins. We've got to start dodging like these decree decks and stuff like that, but maybe we get paired against warriors or earth aggro or something like that sometime in the near future. But yeah, that's going to be the video for today. Sorry it was like a 1.5 match, 1 1/3 match, whatever thing. But some of them are going to be like that. Like I said, there's no guarantee on how many matches are going to be in these. We're just kind of playing however many I feel like or however many I can at the time. But have a free Saturday video anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow, actually. Gonna do a Sunday one as well. See ya.